Welcome. These video notes will show you how to set up a My Projects workspace inside CodeBlocks to hold all of our different C++ structured programs. The topics include creating your My Projects workspace. You only need one, and then we will see how to open and close each program that we write inside our workspace. We'll create a documented main as a template program. This will be your starting file for all the programs you write. We'll save the program with a sample output. Each program you submit should have sample output from running your program, copy and pasted into the bottom of your file. And then we'll close that program and reopen it inside our My Projects workspace. Go ahead and open up CodeBlocks. Once you have the CodeBlocks IDE open, select Create a New Project. Console Application, Go. We want a C++ project. Let's call it My Projects. You can browse to the folder where you want to put this. I'm going to leave it in my CSC 121 folder and then say Next. Finish. Over in the left hand side we see the workspace project named My Projects with the sources folder. When I expand that, we see the main.cpp. Go ahead and double click and that will open up in the editor window. We're not being concerned with the lines of code here today. We'll save that for another video. But what we want to do is get ourselves set up for writing our programs inside CodeBlocks. So now we have a project workspace. We only need the one My Projects workspace. We can swap the different programs we write in and out of this project's workspace. But we do need to have documentation in all of our programs. So I would like you to click in front of the #include on line 1, hit the Enter key a few times, go back up to line 1, and we're going to put in a block of documentation here using a slash. This is a /, the star over top of the 8, and I like to make it like a banner, so I'm going to put a lot of stars there. On the next line, type CSC-121 project and a colon, and here we will name our projects. On the following line, add programmer and go ahead and add your name. On line 4, we will put the date that you developed the code. On line 5, type the word description. And for every program we write, we should include these items at the top. It's a requirement in this course. The name of the project, you as the programmer, the date you wrote the program, and a description describing what and how the program works. The end of our documentation banner can use stars and a slash. Now that we have our template banner at the top, we are also going to add a template banner at the bottom, /, a couple of stars, type sample output, and this is where we will paste the output from running our program. Now to conclude the comment, you'll need a star and a slash, but leave 1 or 2 blank lines in between the banner and the end of the banner. We're all set here. If you like, you can even remove the hello world. So now this program has everything you need as a starter file for each program you write. Okay? It's got the banner at the top, the shell for writing a program, and then a place for your sample output. I'm going to say File, Save. And so My Projects main will always have this amount of code in it and no more. Now let's pretend we're doing our first program. So I'm going to name this Pretend Program 1 Testing 123.cpp. Today's date and the description by Chapter 1 Testing 123 Output Program. On line 14, I'm going to tab indent, and using the sample program, I think it's on around page 28 of your textbook. Testing 1, 2, 3, and I'll add a little selling point here and a \n will do the job of the new line. Now we have a new program. I want to do a file, save file as testing 123, because that's our new program. Save it. Okay, now I want to build and run it. There's our output from running the program. To save that sample output, we're going to right mouse click in the title bar of our file, say Edit, and select All. This will highlight all of the output. Right mouse click. It has now been copied into the paste buffer. I can close this window, and in line 19, where I left space for the output, I can Control V and put my output in the file. I want to save that again as testing 123. Save it. Yes. And I'm going to close this. I'm going to remove file main. Now this is another way we could do this, right? We could rename the file. What I want to do right now is remove the file from the project. So now I don't have any files in my project, but I can right mouse click and add files. And now I can put my testing back into the project, say OK. And there's my testing. I'm going to remove file from project again. And I may have overwritten my main, which I didn't mean to do, but we'll doctor it up. Let's add files and put our main back in there, because that's our starter project file. Okay, so go ahead and remove the testing 123 from here, and remove Pretend Program 1 and our description. And now I want to save that, because we'll keep this one as our template to start all of our programs with. I'm done, so I'm going to quit. Say yes. So the next time we open our project, we will open up My Projects and then add the files that we want to work on into our project workspace. This time we're not creating a new project. We're going to open an existing project. There's My Projects. And there it is with our main empty source file all ready to go to build our new program. And as we work in here, we can easily remove the file from the project, and add whatever file we need to the project. So keep in mind, you only need one project workspace, and then we will build many individual programs that we will swap in and out of our project workspace. So think of that My Projects like a box that we bring our programs into and work on. When we're finished, we can take them out of there and put something new in there. But we always have our main to start from with our template. Happy C++ coding!